A part of the Daily on 100 means the world to me. Diddy's from Harlem. I'm from Harlem. That's already like damn near my uncle. He definitely know, like, of watching me grow up all the years of my grind. So I think it was more of a respect too, of really seeing me, work my way up. And I love.
What happens when love turns into betrayal right before the world's eyes? Imagine trusting someone with your heart, building a life together, and then realizing that everything you believed in may have been a lie. That's the story of Teyana and Iman Shumpert, a couple whose love once seemed unshakable, now caught in a whirlwind of betrayal, secrets, and public scrutiny. Their relationship was once admired, a union fans celebrated, but behind the cameras and social media posts, tension was quietly building. When those private issues finally erupted, the consequences were devastating, leaving everyone around them stunned. This is a story about trust broken, reputations questioned, and the emotional chaos that follows when personal life becomes public drama. The scandal hit like a storm, tearing through their lives with speed and intensity. Iman allegedly began stirring drama almost immediately after the breakup, and soon, private information started circulating online. Rumors about Teyana's personal life and her divorce spread rapidly, prompting fans and strangers alike to speculate about her actions and character. For Teyana, it wasn't just rumors. It was a public attack on her reputation, a violation of trust she had placed in someone she loved. Every leak, every story online felt like a dagger, a constant reminder that the life she had carefully built was now being used against her. The heartbreak was deep, personal, and painfully public, a stark example of how betrayal can destroy not just love, but the life built around it.
The only got put out because Iman leaked the divorce documents from Jump Street. Our divorce was private. Our proceedings was private. Everything was private for a whole year. Y'all didn't even know. I'm gonna give you one even better. The same time that I filed for divorce, I still had Iman opening up for me on tour. Iman was still with me on tour. Let's talk about it. Iman was with me on tour. We singing Wake Up Love, we kissing, we hugging, we da-da-da-da-da. Like, at the end of the day, I still had your back. I still looked out for you. And that's another thing. Y'all sitting there saying, like, at the end of the day, I've always held Iman down. When Iman stopped playing basketball, I got him on the shy. I called Lena and said, yo, these motherfuckers is playing with my husband. Like, he's so much bigger than basketball. He's so much bigger than boom, 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 boom. Like, he could act, he could model, he could boom, boom, boom. He could do whatever he want to do. Let's get him where he needs to.
The emotional weight was overwhelming, and the stakes were higher than anyone outside their circle could truly understand. Looking back at their history, the impact of this betrayal becomes even clearer. Teyana and Iman's relationship had moments that seemed perfect, almost untouchable in the public eye. They shared accomplishments, celebrated milestones together, and appeared to have a strong family bond, but their relationship also had struggles, arguments, misunderstandings, and moments of tension that hinted at vulnerabilities. These highs and lows created a strong emotional connection, which is exactly why the betrayal cut so deeply. When someone you've trusted, someone you've shared dreams with, starts undermining your life and reputation, the hurt isn't just emotional, it's personal, intimate, and painfully public. Fans who followed them closely could sense that this story was about more than drama. It was about real pain and betrayal. Family reactions only added fuel to the fire. Parents, siblings, and close friends were drawn into the chaos, each responding differently, some with anger, some with shock, and some trying to mediate in a situation rapidly spiraling out of control. For Teyana, seeing her family caught in the middle added another layer of stress and heartbreak. Bonds that should have provided comfort now became part of the emotional battlefield, increasing the tension and stakes of every decision she had to make. Public opinion mixed with personal pressure, creating a perfect storm where every move was scrutinized, every word analyzed, and every action judged. Fans quickly joined the conversation, turning social media into a frenzy of speculation. Some blamed Iman for exploiting the situation for clout, while others defended Teyana, offering messages of support and encouragement. Wild theories about motives, finances, and even the future of their children circulated rapidly. Each post added fuel to the fire, creating a narrative that kept viewers on edge. People debated who was at fault, what the ultimate outcome might be, and whether reconciliation was even possible. With every new rumor, the story grew more complex and suspenseful, keeping the audience glued to every update, wondering what would happen next. Then came the pivotal moment. Court documents leaked, exposing sensitive details about the divorce and raising serious questions about intentions and accountability. Teyana finally spoke publicly, revealing her side of the story for the first time. It was clear this was no longer just gossip or online drama. Real legal and personal consequences were at play. The emotional weight was intense, not only because of betrayal, but because every action now had the potential to affect family, careers, and reputations.
Crazy part about it is, I said nothing when him and his lawyer told the internet, oh, Teyana's making more money, Teyana's bringing more money a month in than Iman is. Just because Iman played ball don't mean that this is a thing where it's like I'm trying to take money off of him. Iman haven't played ball since 2020. So yes, actively during the divorce, I was bringing more money than him. And I am. So it's just like, how are we sitting here making it seem like I'm being a gold digger or taking from him? And we're not gonna do that. I bought my tour bus with my hard-earned money. I bought my Sprinter with my hard-earned money. I bought my Maybach with my hard-earned money. I bought my Maybach after Iman crashed my Rolls Royce and never replaced it. That I also bought. Okay, what are we talking about? Every single car that I walked away with, I literally paid for out of my pocket.
Fans watched in shock as details emerged about private messages, financial disputes, and allegations that crossed the line from personal to potentially damaging. The suspense was unbearable as everyone waited to see how Teyana would respond and what Iman's next move would be. The public revelations only intensified when details surfaced about alleged leaks of private divorce information. Teyana claimed that sensitive documents were deliberately shared to make her look bad and manipulate public perception. Fans were outraged, some calling Iman jealous and vindictive, while others debated whether Teyana was truly innocent or had contributed to escalating the drama. The situation became even more complex with the involvement of their children, who were inevitably caught in the crossfire. It was a stark reminder of how personal conflicts can spiral out of control when fame and social media intersect with private life. Teyana's emotional state during this period was one of shock, frustration, and determination. She had to navigate the heartbreak of betrayal while defending her reputation and protecting her children. Every social media post, interview, and public appearance was scrutinized, leaving her with little room for error. Her life, once private and intimate, had become a stage where her every action was analyzed. This level of exposure intensified the emotional impact of the betrayal, forcing her to remain strong under constant public pressure. As the drama unfolded, Iman reportedly used the timing of leaks and rumors strategically, coinciding with the release of his own music projects. Fans speculated he might have been using their personal conflict for publicity, adding another layer of complexity and betrayal. This tactic fueled public anger as people began accusing him of exploiting the pain and struggles of someone he had once loved for personal gain. The emotional toll on Teyana was profound. The very person who had once shared her life seemed determined to manipulate and control the narrative to his advantage. The tension reached new heights when Teyana filed for contempt in response to the leaks. She demanded legal accountability, including fines and the potential for jail time, arguing that Iman had intentionally violated court orders and shared confidential information. The courtroom drama added an entirely new dimension to the story, demonstrating that this was no longer just about emotional hurt. It was about legal consequences, accountability, and the fight to protect her life and family from further damage. Every legal document, every motion filed became a symbol of the ongoing battle for justice and personal integrity. Fan reactions continued to pour in. Some praised Teyana for her courage and resilience, while others speculated about hidden motives and potential future twists. Online communities dissected court filings, social media posts, and interviews for clues. The story became a public puzzle, with fans trying to predict what would happen next and which side would ultimately come out on top. The mix of empathy, outrage, and curiosity created a continuous cycle of engagement, keeping viewers emotionally invested and eager for every update. The pivotal moment of this saga came when Teyana publicly addressed the betrayal in a heartfelt statement. Her words conveyed both heartbreak and determination, showing that she was aware of the challenges ahead, but unwilling to be intimidated or silenced. This emotional honesty resonated with fans, creating a connection that went beyond mere entertainment. People could feel her pain, understand her frustration, and admire her strength in the face of adversity. The suspense and tension were now intertwined with genuine emotion, making the story even more compelling. As the saga progressed, cliffhanger moments kept everyone on edge. Would Teyana regain control of her narrative? Would Iman continue to escalate the situation? What would happen to their family and personal lives as the drama unfolded? Each unanswered question added suspense, leaving fans desperate for the next update. The tension between public perception and private reality created a constant sense of urgency, with every revelation promising new twists and surprises. Ultimately, this story is about more than fame or public scandal. It's about trust, betrayal, and the emotional consequences of having your private life exposed to the world. Teyana Taylor's journey shows the difficulty of navigating personal heartbreak while maintaining public composure. It highlights the complexity of human emotions when relationships are tested. Trust is broken, and reputations are on the line. The story continues to evolve, keeping fans captivated, emotionally engaged, and eager for every new chapter. Now it's your turn. Who do you believe is really at fault, Teyana or Iman? Could their relationship survive this betrayal? Or is it truly over? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments because every opinion adds to the conversation. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the next episode, where more secrets, drama, and shocking revelations await. This story is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be even more intense, emotional, and unpredictable than what we've already seen.